If you can, please disregard the quality of my voice. I don't know how I lost it. Today I just wanted to make a quick video about parental alienation, specifically for people who are parents who are being alienated from their children, whether they're young children or adult children. I was a victim of parental alienation for 20 years before I figured it out. In looking online, I wasn't really able to find a lot of information or first-hand accounts from children who've been alienated from their parent. And that's probably because a lot of them don't figure it out, sadly enough. I was just racking my brain and writing down some notes about what I would like to share from my point of view. And they're really like 3 or 4 things. Number 1, your child is not doing this to hurt you on purpose. I know it may get exhausting at times, really disheartening, but I promise you, your child is making decisions according to their inner beliefs that they have about you and the relationship and things you've done that probably are not accurate or based in reality. And they don't know this. Number 2, your child has been fed lies about the character and intentions and everything about the way that you operate. Common things that I was told: he doesn't love me. He doesn't feel empathy. He can't feel empathy for anyone. He has narcissistic personality disorder. This is not true. I still have a hard time getting rid of these beliefs. I believe these things for over 20 years. Since I was 9 years old, I've been told all these things, specifically that he doesn't love me. So they have been told probably way worse things than you can even imagine. And along with that, your child is a victim here too. Number 3, in order for your child to realize the truth of this situation, they're going to have to be disillusioned with the alienator. They're going to have to find out about some lie they've been told from their abusive parent. Once I started to question one thing about my abusive parent, it was like a house made of cards at that point. It just came crashing down. Number 4, never give up on your child. Never give up on your child. Hold out hope. One day, if they do get to an emotional intelligence level that's higher than their abusive parent, they will start to question that parent. I learned some things in therapy. You never know what might happen. They might come to you asking questions, asking for your side of the story. And when that happens, you want to be able to say, I was there the whole time. Number 5, guarantee you the abusive parent has told your child, since whenever the alienation started, that they're the good parent, you are the bad or evil, perhaps, parent. They can only trust them, cannot trust you. So they put themselves on a pedestal and put you down on the floor like you're trash. And any small thing they will blow out of proportion and use as evidence of your poor character. For example, if you have a habit of being late, they will exploit that and just be like, see, your dad is late all the time. He doesn't care about you. He doesn't care about anyone else's time. He's just so selfish. So be the best that you can be. For example, this often happened for me whenever I did see my dad. It would be confusing at times when he seemed to be very loving and generous and kind. I couldn't really square that with the beliefs that my mom instilled in me about him and about his character. It didn't align. So I had a lot of cognitive dissonance. And looking back, I can see that I wanted to be open with him and not so closed off. But I would never let myself get anywhere near him or close at all because I had this belief, that he didn't love me. So be super kind to your child, even more so than you would otherwise, because they're being told lies about you. You gotta remember that. This might be so hard for anyone. This would be so hard, but try not to act out. Try not to show anger. It might feel like you're exploding inside because you just want to tell them the truth and tell them the truth about their parent too. But at this point, I really think the kid, more likely than not, will use that as evidence of, oh my God, that my parent is so bad. Look, they're talking bad about my great, a wonderful parent who really is the abusive parent, but it'll just come back to bite you. So Avoid doing that. Love them however you know how. If they refuse to see you, if they refuse to talk to you, love them from afar. This is something you can do. You can write them letters once a week and just keep those letters in a binder until the day when your child comes to you and he or she learns the truth and they want your side of the story. You can give them all these letters. Look, you didn't want anything to do with me. You blocked my number. You refused to talk to me. I love the heck out of you. And I missed you. And I wrote to you every day or every so often. And here are all these letters. Here's what I wanted to tell you so desperately. bonus point number 6. I guess I said 3 or 4, but we're at 6. This is something I'm so grateful for. When I came back to him after 20 years and was filled with so much self-loathing and guilt for things I had done out of this core belief, he did not hold it against me. If anything, he was just overwhelmed with happiness and gratitude that he has his daughter back. And I feel the same way. I'm very happy, overwhelmed. I never saw this coming. I never thought this was a possibility. It's really showed me his character. I made this video particularly for parents, the alienated parents in this situation. But I'm sure that I can make another one for children. Just remember, your child does love you. It's the false reality they've been indoctrinated to believe. That's why they are acting the way they are and treating you accordingly. If they knew the truth, things would be completely different. So hold out hope, but don't find the truth. Signing off this one. Hope you learned something, or hope this was helpful for someone out there. Stay strong. Believe in your children. Don't underestimate them. They're gonna figure this out.